Y'all, it did it to me again. I had it set for horizontal. Every time YouTube will flip it back vertical, so we're stuck with vertical again. Y'all just have to put up with it, I guess. I guess I have to start going live on StreamYard. I'll know that will keep it vertical. I mean horizontal. It won't flip it vertical on me. But anyway, that's what's going on tonight. I don't know which way to move here. Trying to get it so you can see my pumpkins in the background. There. That's a little better. Let's see, we got Grandma Teresa, Jana Jacob, Connie Jones, Donna Placedia, Gladys Pellegrino. Who else we got in here? Dennis and grandkids, hello. How are you folks doing this evening? I was outside for a little bit trying to weed eat a little bit because I didn't weed eat last time I mowed. I don't know when I'm going to mow, but it does need mowing. But I got some weed eating done, where I can't get the mower in the back. So at least I got that done. Yeah, I've been coughing ever since I came in from weed eating. I tried to lay down, rest a little bit, and I just coughed and coughed and coughed. It's awful. Got 20 in here so far. Let's see who else we can get in here before we get started. Got Karen Meyer. Hello, Karen. Donna sneezing or sneezy. Gladys says, I don't like this. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Gladys. I try to make it go horizontal. That's what it was set for. But YouTube will flip it on me every time, and it does not let me change it. You can't go back and change it once it does it. The only thing I can do is end the live and start a new one and hope it will stay horizontal. Dennis said he had to go back and hit like. Yeah, I'm really sorry about it, y'all. I mean, it's vertical. I did not want it that way, but that's just the way YouTube flips it on me every time. Dennis says, I promise I'll be good this time. So glad to see you, Linda. Glad to see you, Dennis. I'm glad to see April and Donna, Jana, Connie, Gladys, Karen, everybody that's in the house. I'm glad to see every one of you. Yeah, this is the first day I've really tried to do much with the yard as far as weed eating or anything like that. So I didn't want to push my luck. I don't want to be back down with my leg again or my back, neck, or whatever you want to call it. I did get a couple of videos done today. I will post at least one of them tomorrow if I can get it edited and get it together to where I can upload it to YouTube. Yeah, and I'm so fortunate. I contacted my brother in Tennessee today. He lives in Mountain City or just outside of Mountain City. And he couldn't go anywhere from his house really, except he could go toward Mountain City and it would give him reception for this phone so he could contact people through Facebook and at least send us messages that he was okay. Well, he's at another location now. He's not at home because he's got a realtor showing his house. He's had it up for sale even before the hurricane hit. And let's just hope he sells it so he can move. He can get out of Tennessee. He wants to go to South Carolina where his daughter lives. His youngest daughter, Audrey, and his wife, Barbara, just recently passed away. Barbara last year, Audrey, I think about a year or so before that. His youngest child now, she just got out of nursing school and was rushed to the hospital. She never came home. She had something that was just, she got sick on Wednesday. I think they got her to the hospital. I don't know what day it was after that, but she spent the weekend in the hospital and passed away. All of her organs shut down and everything, and there was nothing they could do. But, that was a hard blow on him. He had 2 daughters, Michelle and Audrey. And Michelle lives in South Carolina. She's been without power. But everything else is okay. They've got some flooding around them. Their house is okay. But he does want to get moved closer to her and see if he can go about buying a place there with a house already on it, or maybe a place where he can put a house. And he'll at least be close to family, because he's in Tennessee by himself now. He moved up there to be close to her dad and her sister, because her dad was elderly. Well, he passed away last year. And now Barbara this year. No, Barbara passed away first a year ago. And then her dad passed away since then. So Mike doesn't need to stay there anymore. He has no family up there other than his wife's sister and her family. And he really wants to get back toward North Carolina, and he'll end up in South Carolina, close to the state line where his daughter Michelle is and her husband Joe. And I think that'll be a good thing for him. Okay, Connie. Yeah, and the bad thing about it, I told him today, I said, I've been watching and checking on that hurricane that's brewing out in the ocean. And, they predict already that it's a Category 3 already. And they say that it looks like it's going to be taking the same path that Helene took. And I said, I pray and hope not. Because the people in South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, all of those areas that were hit by Helene before, they can't handle any more water. They can't handle any more destruction up that way. I mean, it just almost totally wiped out whole cities. They can't handle any more. Yeah, and there's still so many missing that they haven't located. Some relatives don't know if their family's alive or dead. They can't find them. They can't communicate with them, so they don't know until, one, they either hear from the relative, or it's not rescue anymore. It's, what do they call it, recover? Until they recover bodies and can notify people that their loved ones are gone. And there's Jaden. Hello from New Zealand. Well, hello, Jaden. Welcome. Yeah, that's terrible. And that they found a little, I think it was a 3-year-old boy wandering around somebody's backyard in a flooded area, all by himself. He doesn't know who he is. He can't tell him who he is. He can't tell him where he's from. He doesn't know his parents' name, or if he does, he's not telling. None of their neighbors or them recognize him. They say he's not from there. There's no telling where that little child washed up from. He was probably clinging to his parents, and parents probably drowned and let him go, and that's where he ended up. I mean, it's sad. And there's Patty C. from North Carolina. Yeah, it's a mess in a lot of places, Patty C., and I hate it. And I know that's why a lot of people have not been coming into lives and they haven't been watching videos, is because they're too busy cleaning up destruction or looking for loved ones, trying to find out if their loved ones are alive or dead. And it's sad. I mean, it's awful. I can't imagine. I've never been through that. I just can't imagine going through something like that. But that poor little 3-year-old, cutest little thing, they showed his picture on Facebook and asked for people to share it. And I did share it to try to, hopefully, maybe somebody that knows that little boy will see his picture on Facebook and notify them and let them know where he's from, who he is, who can they contact that's a relative or someone in his family, you know. Thank you for that super chat. I don't know who it is, but because the name come in a different language, so I don't know who it is, y'all. But I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. Where am I from, Johnny Miller? Milner. I'm from North Carolina originally. I live in Texas now. I've been in Texas for over 40 years, but I'm originally from North Carolina. Right around the area that it flooded, because I'm right from the East Coast, right there around Southport. I was from Oak Island. My hometown is Atkinson, and it was surrounded by a flooded area. My hometown didn't actually get flooded, but all the towns around it, the county around it, was totally flooded. Roads washed out. It was terrible. Big up Greensboro. Or been up to Greensboro. I'm not sure which. Didn't realize you were talking about something serious. That's okay. I can't lie. I've been throwing random stickers at people. My daughter's okay in Wilmington, but we were hit here in western North Carolina, yeah. Well, then she knows how bad it got. I think they had ports closed. Southport was completely flooded. Parts of all the roads going into Oak Island were flooded. All of Brunswick County was basically flooded. Thank you. Another super chat. Well, wait, this is my night, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad Patty C's okay. I'm glad everybody that usually comes into my chat's okay, because I know a lot of you live around the flooded area. You know, the areas where this hurricane hit. Yeah, they weren't hit too bad with it around the coast of North Carolina, but that first hurricane did come in and hit the coast, and it flooded a lot of areas through there. It did a lot of road destruction, bridges collapsing, roads collapsing. I mean, it was awful. And it's going to take them a while to recover. And there was a lot of beach homes lost. I mean, we're totally washed away they're on the ocean front. Oh, wow. She had to go fly out of Wilmington to Tennessee last Friday night to Atlanta. Shows and then back. We got Frog. Hi, ma'am. Love your pumpkin. Hope you are having I'm having a great day, Frog. Hope you are too. Pumpkin lovers unite. Thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat. Yeah, woohoo! For work. Too old, her not good. Not go. Oh, yeah. In a lot of places, there's a lot of people not going to be able to go to work for a while. Your son is also moving back home from New York on Monday. Well, good, Jana. Thank you, Frog. I say my accent's a smorgasbord because I used to live in New York when I was little, because that's where my mom is from. And then we lived in North Carolina off and on because that's where my dad was from. And now I've been in Texas for over 40 years. So I got a little mixture of all of that together in my accent. Love double Southern twang. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. I had to fix me another pot of tea today for iced tea. My mom was born and raised in New York City. Her mother was too, my grandmother. She was born and raised in New York City, but she married my granddad, who was straight from Italy. He was only a toddler when they came to the United States and became citizens. So she married a full-blood Italian. So I do have Italian blood in my family. Patty has insomnia for nights now. No wonder if you're anywhere close to the hurricane path, where all the destruction. I'd be afraid to lay my head down and go to sleep if I was in any of those areas. I'm afraid another landslide would take place or another wave of water would come through and wipe me out while I was asleep. Dennis said, I sleep all day and stay up all night. You got your days and nights reversed then, Dennis. I hope you continue to have a wonderful day. I don't have contact with my grandparents, and seeing kind older folk make me really happy. You seem like a kind human. Thanks. Well, thank you, Frog. I don't know where you're from that it's really late. And there's Crip Blue. I look like your type. Well, thank you. Bye, Frog. Have a good night. That way I don't get burglarized. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. There's another super chat. You talking makes me crave Abuelita hot chocolate. I guess it makes you homesick for hot chocolate, huh? It's almost hot chocolate weather. And you know what? I bought a box of hot chocolate packets the other day just so I would have them. So when I decided I wanted some hot chocolate, I'd have it here. Let me take you to Ruth's, Chris. I don't know where Ruth's is. Frog Kit, thank you for coming. Hope you see you soon. That's live Sunday. Yeah, I'm live Sunday at 3 o'clock Central in the afternoon on Sunday. I live on the mountain in Wales. Oh, my goodness. It's been hot chocolate weather for a month. Oh, my goodness. We're still in the 90s here. It was hot today outside. I couldn't stay very long. Rush Limbaugh spoke highly of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. I've never heard of it, Dennis. I don't know if we've got one around here anywhere. High-end steakhouse. We have one here in MB. We don't have really steakhouses here. We got barbecue places where I'm sure you can get a steak. We do have Hawthornton, or whatever they call it, is a steakhouse. We have Spring Creek, where you can get steaks. It's considered a steakhouse. But we don't have the one that you're talking about. I've not heard of it. And there's Scooter Too Cool, 44 in the morning. Here, loving your fall display. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, it's been 90 degrees here for days now. I have hot chocolate mix. Keep some when I crave it. Yeah, I drink hot chocolate even if it's hot weather. I mean, just like people drink hot coffee. And there's Kai. Here at the dentist. Oh my goodness. I probably need to go to the dentist and have my teeth cleaned. I don't have any problems with them, but I know it's been a long time since I've had them cleaned. My dentist that I went to for many years retired. And I tried going to the dentist that was in his spot, his building. And I didn't even know my dentist had retired till I went there, and it was another different dentist in there. I didn't like them, so I haven't been back. Yeah, you can make hot chocolate if you have milk and chocolate syrup. You sure can. Or powdered chocolate and sugar to go in it with milk. That works. Pumpkin lover has to go to bed. Hope y'all are well. Well, have a good night, pumpkin lover. And thank you for that super chat. You have blessed my night. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite, as we say. Dennis said, Gladys, you went all out tonight. Now we got DB in the house. I don't know who that is, but okay, well, that's a natural thing to do, so you go right ahead. Thank goodness we're not close to you. I don't know. I don't know where Wilson is. We got Phoebe Anderson. Hello. Can you do a stick and poke? What is that, Phoebe? I have no idea. Night, Patty. You have a good night. Be safe and stay dry. You'll have to explain what a stick and poke is, because I don't know. I don't say the N word. Thank you, Dennis. Probably not, Jana. I've never heard of it anyway. Can you shout out me? Nobster Gomez? Noobster? Reality goes, oh, looks like the trolls are out tonight. Can I get your SNAP? I don't get food stamps, if that's what you're talking about. I gotta warn you guys, you come in here and say ugly stuff, inappropriate stuff in my chat, they will get you out. They'll delete your messages, they'll put you in timeout, or they'll totally block you. So you can take your choice. You can come in and act nice, leave nice comments, or you're going to be gone. Because one of these moderators will take you out. Yeah, I think a lot of them are inappropriate, Jana. But it looks like the moderators are taking care of them, so. Yep, they're creeps. There's CJ Street. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that name before, so how were the dinosaurs back in the day? I have no idea. I guess they were okay. I wasn't alive during the dinosaur era, so I don't have any idea. What's wrong with people tonight? I think they woke up with evil evil in their bodies today. There's Kay's Days. Hello. Looks like you're a newbie too, but that's okay. Welcome to our chat. What part of the country are you from? Yeah, possessed with a demon. Florida, okay. Well, I hope you didn't get any of that destruction. I know poor Florida from that first hurricane was basically wiped out. Houses gone, flooded. Oh my God, it was a mess. And it still is a mess. It's going to be a long time to recover. I hope none of that hit you. You're on the east, okay. Yeah, and I think that the hurricane came in on the west, the Gulf part side. But I tell you what, where it did hit, it did some damage. I've looked at videos and it's awful. Terrible. And there's Play-Doh. Welcome, Play-Doh. You're new too. So welcome to chat. We're glad to have you. Yeah, this hurricane's been crazy, two of them. And we got another one coming in from the ocean. And it's already a category 3, they said. And they predict that it's going to take the same path that Helene did. And I tell you, Florida East Coast, Florida West Coast, and all up that path where Helene went, up through Tennessee and Virginia, all that area, South Carolina, they don't need any more rain or destruction. Steinhatches. I don't know what Steinhatchee is. Steinhatchee was messed up. Is that a town? Steinhatchee was messed up. I don't know where that is. I'm not familiar with the name. Oh, it's a town in Florida. Yeah. If it was on that west coast part around the Gulf, I'm sure it got messed up pretty good. We had quite a few trolls popping in, Susan. Some of them are still here. They've been warned if they don't behave themselves, they'll be gone. Well, the thing of it is, I think almost 95% or more of our toilet tissue is produced right here in the United States. So they don't have to be worried about toilet tissue coming in from other places unless the plant was in an area that got flooded or demolished. Yeah, toilet paper. I saw a list of the states that the plants were in, and every one of them is in the United States. Angel Soft, all of them. Yeah, we're going to see empty grocery stores. Some of them are not even open now because, the ones that are able to open are open for the people to come get groceries or gas, whatever they need, as long as it lasts. But it's going to be a while before a lot of areas get electricity back, so they're not going to be able to keep food frozen or cold. And with the roads all down, I don't know how they're going to get food into them. Some of these companies would have to ship food supplies by helicopter, I guess. Even airports were completely flooded. I mean, there was 3 or 4 feet of water over runways. Dried corn. Yeah, well, I remember years ago when I was little growing up, people actually used those. You'd see them in the outhouses. Yeah, I'm about ready to buy another package, and I buy the big package, so I only have to buy it about once a month. But like I said, unless they can't ship from their plant to another state or get it to the store, I don't think we have any danger of the toilet tissue running out. But you never know. Some of these plants may have got flooded or destroyed. You know, the roads, the trucks can't deliver over a lot of roads. So, new account, new one. Welcome. You're a newbie. Are you tired of piles of owls constantly blocking your driveway? I don't have any owls blocking my driveway. There's another troll. Y'all have nothing better to do than to go into somebody's live and post obscure, bad language and other obscurity in a post. Y'all need to get a life. Go bother someone else. We don't need you in my live chat. I guess they're lonely. They're probably kids. If they're not kids, they're very immature adults. Susan said it's the solar storm causing the creeps to crawl out of the slums. Yeah. Well, y'all need to go crawl back in the slums where you came from, because my live is not a slum area, and we don't want you here. Wilson said, no. Shelley said my Walmart was out of toilet. Oh, really? Well, I think people are getting scared. They're afraid that it's going to be out. So they're causing the shortage themselves by buying it all up. Yeah, they're showing their intelligence, Connie, which is on about like a half. If on a scale to 1 to 10, they have the intelligence of 0.5. Hi, Ann, and I was waiting for you to get in because she sent me a picture. She received her ring, and she sent me a picture of it on her finger, and she wanted me to show it to everybody because Gladys gave her points when she left. Jana got a ring, the one that was up for Thursday night, and then I also sent a ring to Ann. Let me bring it up on my email here. Oh, I opened the wrong email. I'm sorry. Let me go back to the right email. Well, let me see if I can find it. I know I didn't delete it. Oh, I know what I did. I saved it to my photos. So there's Ann, if you can see her hand there, with the ring. Oops. She got a turquoise ring. And she said it fit her perfect. It was the biggest one I had. I hope y'all can see that. It's turquoise with like black streaks in it. Let me enlarge the picture and maybe you can see the stone. And it's got a glare on the stone, you ought to know. There it is. See the black streaks in it, kind of like marble streaks in the turquoise stone. But she said her hands swell up all the time and she can't wear rings. So I sent her the biggest one I had, which I thought was a 10, and it fits her perfect. And Jana said she just got hers tonight. Good. So both you ladies got your rings. Jana got the pink one. The pink diamond, as I call it. But hers wasn't that big a ring. It was a smaller set. Susan said, I got my hair cut and got my hearing aids back. Well, good. Now you can hear. And you can see. Your hair's not in your eyes. Yeah, it's a turquoise. I don't know where it's from, but it's a nice turquoise stone. And they're real popular around Texas, around this area. They love turquoise stones in necklaces, bracelets, rings, earrings. Janice said that her ring fits her perfect too. Well, good. I'm glad yours fits as well, Jana. So we got two happy ladies. But your eyes are itching. Well, your eyes are probably itching because of maybe you have allergies. I know mine will itch when I have a lot of pollen and stuff that gets close to my eyes or in my eyes. Your nose itches. That's your birthstone, Shelley? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I look up on the charts to find out what my granddaughter's birthstone was. Some of them said it's the pink stone, and a lot of them say it's a pearl. So for her birthday, I think I sent her both. I sent one pink stone ring, and I sent one pearl ring to her. Or it was a ring like the one Anna got, only it was a white pearl with the streaks in it. So I said, well, she could say that was her birthstone. So is your birthday in June, Shelley? Or are you talking about the turquoise one? Oh, Wilson's birthday's going to be in a few weeks. And we haven't had a birthday party in a while. We may just have to have a live birthday party on Wilson's birthday. When is it? I'll have to write it down. Oh, yours is in December. Okay. Grandma had to go fix a snack. 9th of October? Oh my goodness. Let's see what day that's on. It's next Wednesday night or this coming Wednesday. So we might have to have a live on Wednesday night for Dennis's birthday. And then we'll have a Thursday night live the next night, just like we always do. What do y'all think about doing that? Yep, next Wednesday. Oh, 19th. I thought you meant the 9th. Let's see. The 19th is Saturday a week from now. No, like 2 weeks from now. So we'll do something on that Saturday. We may have a live. It's the 19th. I thought he said the 9th, but it's the 19th. Yeah, it's Wilson's birthday, not Dennis's. Okay, let's see if I can go back and find your... the email that you sent, or the message. I don't know if I can bring your message up on this because I'm filming with the other one and I can't bring it up. I don't know if it'll be... No, I don't want YouTube Studio. I want Gmail. Well, let me see. Where is it? I'm not finding the email. Let's see if it ended up in the trash bin. I don't remember where you sent it. Did you send it on Messenger from Facebook? Oh, here it is. It was on Messenger. Okay, first when she sent me the picture, I asked how she was doing. And she said, I'm having terrible days right now. I had chest pains yesterday. I had to take nitroglycerin. I'm really wondering how this is going to play out. And I responded by telling her hopefully she'll recover and that everybody is praying for her. And she said, it really means a lot. I appreciate all of the people praying for me. I love all of you. Love comes in all ways, so I appreciate you and your channel. And I told her all of us love her and appreciate her as well. And she said, oh, nice to know that I have such good friends. And you. And I just said, we all love you. And she said, I'm sweet. She blows me a kiss. Well, I sent her a kiss. And she sent me a hug with a heart. I guess I got everything she wanted to say. Yeah. Yeah, so she's still dealing with some pretty bad issues, you know. That would scare me to death if I had to take nitroglycerin, thinking I had a heart, fixing to have a heart attack or something. Oscom Justice, can we get to know more about ourselves? Praise for her. Wilson Todd, I saved your birthday in my calendar. October 19th. Wilson will be 45 years old. Let me put that down. Yeah, we might have to have a October. Well, all the birthdays till now, till October, we'll put them all in one birthday party on the 19th. How's that? You're 10 years younger than Jana. Connie says she's going to remind me if I forget. Well, I'll probably go ahead and schedule it so I don't forget. Dennis said Oktoberfest. Yeah, we'll have Oktoberfest too. Got all about that. I'm going to have to go around town and see what I can put it in a video or a live or something. Well, we started 45 minutes ago. I guess we need to. Connie says I'm 14 years older than Wilson. Well, if he's 45, you don't need to know how much older I am than he is or how much younger he is than I am. But we're going to be playing 21st Century tonight. We played Old One and New School last time. So we're going to play these tonight. Parker Wax Museum. You need a shag. I'm 50 and down too. I used to wear my hair in what they call a shag, all in different layers. This one is a hard one to play. Oh, so y'all want it? You want the old and new school one? Is that what you're saying? I wouldn't doubt that. Wilson's always talking about pig's feet or hog jowls or something like that. Chicken feet. Yeah, he's always talking about chicken feet and goat legs. I can't play this too hard. Well, this is the old school and new school one. I switched and I got the old school and new school one. That's the one you always wanted to play, Gladys. Hey, this one. I mean, we'll play this one. It's just for fun, so. I mean, I can put seeds up as a prize tonight. I didn't really think about what I wanted to put up as a prize, and I figure seeds are good. If you don't plant them now, you can plant them in the spring, because some people don't plant a fall garden. Linda, I will never be able to hold my head up again. That was after ACT scan, the doctor told me. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, Ann. That means you'll have to wear that neck brace. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to hear that. Well, I got bell pepper seed, I got hot pepper seed, I got okra seed, I got pumpkin seed, I got melon seed. I'll just kind of mix them up. I don't know exactly which ones, but I got all kind of seeds. So seeds are not a problem. When is your birthday, Ann? That is terrible, Ann. I had to wear a neck brace for about 5 weeks after my surgery, but thank God I was able to take it off after then. That is so sad that you have to wear that neck brace for the rest of your life. I am so sorry. Yeah, a lot of acorns, they're still falling. They're still hitting the house like kids throwing rocks. Ann's birthday, September 2nd. Oh my goodness. And you let it get by us. Oh well, you got your ring to make up for it. So consider your ring your birthday present, okay? And we'll include you in the October birthday party. I'll put your name up. And anybody else that wants their name up on the thumbnail for the October birthday party, right along with Wilson, just send me your the date that your birthday is with your name, and I'll put it right up there on the billboard. Yeah, Jesus can work a miracle, that's for sure. And there's Adrian. What in the world? What have I got going on with these people? Why was Adrian deleted out? If you don't mind me asking. He said, "Hi, Mama." That's okay. That's not anything to worry about. Y'all, you be careful with who you delete out, because if they just say hello mama, that's okay. I've got other people that come in and say hello mama, Sometimes it's kids coming in saying that. I don't mind it a bit. It's when they start getting vulgar or say something they shouldn't, then take them out for sure. Who likes fish? Nobody, Wilson. Who wants to like a fish fin? Yeah, fried with the rest of the fish, I guess. If it's crispy, you can eat it. Phil says hello. Well, hello, Phil. Welcome to chat. Stoney's in the house with... Now, I don't know why you would come in and put PISS in the chat. If it gets any worse than that, somebody take Stoney out or delete the message. Yeah, I know, just timed out, not blocked. Yeah, I can't believe it. I just said that because of that comment, and then somebody comes in with PISS. I mean, what is that? It's a bunch of trolls, a bunch of kids. Good evening, Shatika. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, and we'll want to be filled in on your boyfriend, April. Ward 616. Good evening. or evening. I just subscribed here, been here a few times. Well, I'm glad you came back in, War 616. Stony has been in before, a hole. Okay, Connie. I got y'all. I mean, I trust y'all. They say something inappropriate, but by all means delete it out or put them in timeout for a little bit. Good evening, my friend. Loves your channel. Shout out to you, Janus. I don't know who that is. And Sam Mason, he got kicked out by Dennis before he even got his message up. Sam Mason. I don't know about these people. I really don't. Yeah, Sam, it's 6 more days to... No, it's not 6 more days to Halloween. It's a little bit more than that. Dennis said he hit the wrong button. Dennis said, but I did get a troll out. Good, Connie. All right, let's get started with our question and answer. And I guess Connie will be watching the trolls. I have nothing against black people. There's good black people and there's bad black people, just like there's good and bad in every race and color. And More 616 said he's finally on vacation till next Friday. YouTube EC. YouTube it. No, they aren't. I don't know what you're saying. No, they aren't. We don't bring politics into our live chat, just like we don't bring vulgarity into our live chat. And there's Hunter. I've not seen Hunter before. Ma'am. Okay, first correct question. Who voices the donkey in Shrek? I've asked this so many times before, y'all should know. May I call you Miss Linda? Sorry, it's how I was raised. It shows respect. No, I don't take calls, War 616. Grandma Teresa, Eddie Murphy. Way to go, Grandma. At one of their concerts, which president did the Dixie Chicks say they were ashamed of? Grandma Teresa got it again in Wilson. And War 616. All three of them got a point. Because I'll give points to the first three that get the name right if they're in a row. Because of the way the Wi-Fi lags sometimes. Yeah, they're all doing fine. What was the fashion trend called? Does anybody know what that fashion trend was called? I don't think you can really see it. What was that fashion trend called back in the day? Not goth, not disco, not headphones, not polyester. Lance says terrible. You're not going to believe what it's called. Hipster, terrible. Not, no, nobody's right. Leisure, no. Punk, no. Not sure what we're guessing. Just got here. It's what this fashion trend was called back in the day. Can't really tell what he's got on. He's got some kind of shirt on. It was a look that was inspired by the rock music genre, which emerged in the mid 1990s and is often seen as a subculture of its own. What was it called? Not grunge. I definitely would not have known it. Not pink. Jackie M just got here, listening as usual. Came back. Okay, good, Patty. Okay, nobody seems to know it, so I'll tell you. It's called emu, EMO, emo. And I told you the definition. It was inspired by the music genre, which emerged in the 1990s. But it was called emu, EMO. What game is that? I'm trying to get it in the middle of the screen. No, I don't see the. It's Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi what? Not a Wii. Oh, you said Wii, not a Wii. Not an Xbox, not a PlayStation. Y'all got it fairly quick last time we played this and I asked that question. Lance got it. It's Wi-Fi. I mean, Nintendo. It was Nintendo. Way to go, Lance. What online platform has this symbol for a logo? You can probably see the... Well, I can't tell where the camera is. You can probably read it. Lanky Danky, Randall, and Mike. Randall. Soto. And Mike. Croucher. All of you got a point because it's Reddick. It was the online symbol or logo for Reddick. I thought you'd know by the red logo, the red picture, but... Who is this character? Mike Crocher and Lanky Danky. It is Capachu. I can't pronounce it, but Mike Croucher and Lanky Danky. Way to go. What popular game is this? I hope you can see the picture real well. Okay, we got Lanky Danky, Lance Smith, and Dennis and grandkids. It's Minecraft. What is this? You said my cart? Well, Grandma, you got part of the question right with your first answer. It's a fidget spinner. So Grandma Teresa, you got a point for that. Mike Croucher said spinner. I'll give him a point. Lanky Danky said fidget spinner. He got the whole name. So he gets a point for that. And Dennis and grandkids fidget spinners. I'll give him a point too. Y'all ought to know this one. They're so popular today. What is that a picture of? Lance Smith, Patty C, and Lanky Danky. Way to go. It was a drone. They're popular. I had one in my backyard about a week ago. What is that called? Finally. Lanky Danky, Grandma Teresa, and Lance Smith. It's a Game Boy. What was this? Popular item. It still is a popular item. I use them all the time. Okay, Lanky Danky and Grandma Teresa, it's a scrunchie. What popular disco nightclub was located at 254 West 54th Street in New York? Part of the name is in the question. Jana, Patty, and Tamara Douglas. Jana Jacob, let's see. I don't think I got you in here yet. Jana, Patty C. Yeah, it was Club 54 or Studio 54. We've asked that so many times before, y'all should know. What is Jed Clampett's catchphrase in the Beverly Hillbillies? What is he known to say all the time or quite often? Y'all ever watch the Beverly Hillbillies? Well, Patty's the closest one. She said, woo doggy. He said, well doggy. So I'm going to give Patty C a point for that. Nobody else came in second or third, so. He always said, well doggy. And I got little buddy scratching at the door. He's going to wear his claws out if I don't let him in. Oh. Get his big old box of treats. Yeah, it's time for your evening snack, isn't it, little buddy? Is it time for your evening snack? You've already had some of these one time today, and that's all you're getting. I had to let him in, because if I didn't let him in, he'd be there scratching all night. Lower than a hog's chin. What cartoon features Cartman, Kenny, Stan, and Kyle? What cartoon features Cartman, Kenny, Stan, and Kyle? And my internet keeps spinning around on me. Lanky Danky, Lance Smith, and Ryan Bush. It was South Park. Lance. Lanky Danky. Steve Wozniak, I can't pronounce it. Steve Wozniak, Ronald Wayne, and Steve Jobs are the founders of what company? Hi, ISRL. Welcome. Lance Smith, Johnny Jacob, and Lanky Danky. It was Apple. Okay, who are the three members of the Jonas Brothers? I need their names, all three of them. Who are the three members of the Jonas Brothers? He gobbled up every one of them treats and he's laying flat on his belly here on the kitchen floor. Joe, Kevin, and Nick. We got ISRL, whoever that is. Lanky Danky. And I'm going to give Patty C. She got one of them anyway. Two of them. And Nick. Okay, Patty C. I'll give you a point. I gotta wet my throat. Okay, who was the New York Jets quarterback that wore pantyhose in a TV commercial? Well, happy birthday, Jaden. I didn't know it was your birthday. Okay, I got I'm going to have to stop my chat because it's going by too fast. We got Keith Sweatpants, Namath, he says. And then we got Grandma Teresa and Patty C. It's Joe Namath. Way to go, people. What 1980s horror flick has the line, "Run to the light, Carol Ann"? Run to the light, Carol Ann. What 1980s horror flick has that line in it? Patty C., Jana Jacob, and Ryan Bush. Way to go. It was Poltergeist. This is true or false. And Gladys, you know this. True or false? Elvis Presley was a twin. Let's see. Ann Watson got it. And then Tamara Douglas. I've got Sean John, Tamara Douglas, and Grandma Teresa. Way to go, ladies. He definitely was a twin. His twin died at birth. I don't want to ask any more true or false right behind one another. What does catfishing mean? I only give the first three that shows up with the correct answer a point. Okay, Keith Sweatpants, Ryan Bush, Jana Jacob. Y'all are close, but that's not actually the answer. It is actually to fool someone into thinking you're something you're not. So I'm going to take tricking for Keith Sweatpants, faking looks for Ryan Bush, Jana Jacob to lure. And I'm going to go ahead and give Patty C one for fooling somebody. And Lanky Danky. I mean, y'all are right there, so. Lanky Danky. And Lanky Danky, actually, let's see. You act like someone you're not. That's the closest right answer right there. So I've got to give Lanky Danky a point for that. A Chad is what kind of person? If I told you you're a Chad, what am I telling you? I hate that because my son's name is Chad. But he's not one of these, so. I got to give Jana a point for that. A fake person. Because she said like a Karen. No, they're not cool people, that's for sure. And I'll give Anne a point. I'll read the definition for it. Yeah, I got Patty C. I think she was the first one I put down. Yeah, she said fake up top, so she was the first one I gave a point to. Yeah, they're kind of equivalent to a Karen, but here's the definition. A single male who is mainly into his looks, both his and others. Kind of thinks they're better than a lot of other people. A Karen is kind of like that. Ryan, where's Ryan? We used Chad or Chad-like to be cool in school. Huh, well, I'll give you a point for that, Ryan. Because they're always into their looks, so that means they look real good usually. Keith Sweatpants says Chad is complimentary. Okay, well, maybe I was taking it the wrong way. It said single male who is mainly into looks, both his own and others. So I guess if you come around a Chad and you're not dressed up to par, he's going to tell you about it, right? Yeah, it could be dual meaning, I guess. Okay, this is a true or false. Patsy Cline died in a plane crash. True or false? Okay, I got Grandma Teresa, Patty C, and Janet Jacob. Anne got it right too, but she was like fourth. I'll put her point down. I hate to, if you got the right answer, not to give you a point, but I can't give everybody a point. Okay, name the instant messaging service that did not launch until 2010. Was it A, Skype, B, K, looks like KLK, or C, ICQ? Wasn't Skype. Wasn't A. And there's Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. We're playing trivia. Now y'all jumping to C. Lance Smith, it's B. Way to go, Lance. FaceTime. It was Kik, K-I-K. B was the answer. They didn't launch their messaging service until 2010. I've never heard of it. It may not even be around now then if it was launched in 2010. Maybe it was not popular. I don't know. What did somebody delete out Shelley Edwards? Oh my goodness. Well, if you did bring her back, I mean, I can't understand why Shelley would make a comment that would have to be put in time out or anything. Yeah, right. I don't know. Can't get rid of my good people. Shelley's one of my good people. Oh my God, she was way back there. I don't even see her. What happened with Shelley? No, she timed someone out earlier and I asked her for them to be more careful and don't want them to think they did anything wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, she needs to come back. I haven't seen her in a while. What was the biggest selling album of all time, y'all? You'd like to file an appeal? I'm giving that to Lance and Grandma Teresa. It was Thriller. Thriller was Michael Jackson's Thriller. Y'all should have known that. What is Shiggy known for? Shiggy. What is Shiggy known for? This internet is terrible. I don't know if it has something to do with the hurricane and all the power lines down in other states or what the deal is. But every once in a while, I get the wheels spinning on my laptop screen. What is Shiggy known for? Man, this thing keeps spinning. And I've got internet. I don't know what the deal is. What is wrong with the internet, y'all? Trying to get my chat back in here. Yeah, my chat froze. I couldn't see anything. See if I can go back a ways. Looks like Patty C put up dance. I'll give her a point for that. It's not the complete answer, though. And then Keith Sweatpants put in dance, a dance. Give them a point. Yeah, I got you, Patty C. Yeah, we got trolls by the numbers tonight for some reason. I'll read the answer to you. It was starting the Shiggy challenge to Drake's In My Feelings. It was a dance, but it was a challenge, the Shiggy challenge. But I went ahead and gave you points for saying dance. I don't know what's wrong with the internet, y'all. It's going crazy. I put other Matt out, made comment to Linda. Okay, Patty. Name the online journal website that didn't launch until 2014. Was it A, Live Journal, B, Xanga, or C, JRNL? Lanky Danky, Lance, and Ryan. Where are you, Ryan? I know you're here. There you go. It was C, JRNL. What does to slide into someone's DMs mean? What does it what does to slide into someone's DMs mean? Patty C's got it. You message someone that you have a crush on. Patty C's got a point for that one. This is kind of a joke, I think. But what singer brought sexy back? Hitting on them. Okay, Lanky Danky. But you had to say sending a message, but I'll give you a point. Okay, we got Ryan Bush, Keith Sweatpants, and Janet Jacob. It was Justin Timberlake. So I gave the first three that got the answer. You ready to go out now? Come on. Oh, if I can walk after weed eating today. Go ahead. He said, you're not going to pay attention to me. He said, I want to go back out. I'm not getting any more treats, so. He's a silly kitty. True or false? What is that? Wilson says, Wheat, Sid, Fred. I know, it's kind of a joke that they say Justin Timberlake. But I guess I'm thinking of all the old timers that were sexy back in the sexy back, I guess, after it went away for a while. Okay, true or false? Most boomers have never made a purchase online. Most boomers have never made a purchase online. True or false? Ryan, Patty, and Lanky Danky. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Ryan, Lance, Lanky Danky. It's false. I think boomers are online all the time. Oh, I tell you what, my grandmother, she would never miss Elvis Presley. My dad's mom that lived in North Carolina, she loved Elvis Presley. If he was on TV, you did nothing but you watched Elvis. And I was right there with her because I thought Elvis was something else. I do see your answers, Keith Sweatpants. I've given you points like crazy. I just gave you point for Keith for saying false. You just missed it, but you got a point for that. Okay, next question. Do young people save more or less than their parents did? This was a trick question, y'all. It's not a yes or no. You're saying I said, you're saying yes, they did? More. Patty C, you're going down now. See, I told you it was a trick question. Everybody's saying either less or more, and they're saying it's about the same. The only difference is the cost of living has went up. So I'll give it, you can maybe say less because the cost of living has gone up, even though they may say save about the same. I don't know. So we'll give Ryan, Jana, and Lance a point for that. Jana. Yeah, that is a trick question. I don't even think I want to ask this anymore. Because it says they saved at the same rate as their parents. However, the cost of living has gone up significantly. I'm going to give Lanky Danky a point. Grandma Teresa's got a point because she said more. And Lance is another one that said more. Yeah, I don't like that question because it's not a cut and dry. What is the most important issue for the younger people today? It's talked about all the time, y'all. What is the most important issue young people talk about today? Or even us older people talk about it. Because we're saying that it causes a lot of our problems. Keith Sweatpants says, Patty C, you're going down now. What does that mean, Keith Sweatpants? Keith, there can be, yeah, there is a lag. Sometimes two people can hit enter at the same time, and it's always going to put one in front of the other. There's no way around it. But what is the most important issue for young people today? The older people talk about it all the time. Young people do too. What is the topic? Okay, Gladys, you have a good night. Y'all got some good topics coming up, but none of them are correct yet. We got Holly Legendies. Must have said something bad. And there's April. She's back. How's your boyfriend? Cost of living? Not actually. What are we having all the problems from that people say? My Wi-Fi cut. Correct, Connie. I'm going to give Jana a point. Chubb Chart for government, give him a point. But they're closer to it than anybody. But what has everybody been talking about? Not the hurricanes, but before the hurricanes hit. About our weather and everything. That's all you ever hear, Ryan? Yeah, I don't like to hear about eating pets either. I'm going to give Patty C a point for that. Global warming. The answer is environment. The environment. Because everybody was talking about global warming, all the way the weather has changed, stuff like that. And they said it was caused from global warming. But that is considered our environment, right? Joe Biden, yeah. Okay, who is the most overweight generation? Boomers, Gen X, or millennials? Ryan Bush, Lance Smith. Millennials. Grandma Teresa. Here's the answer. It said millennials. In fact, they are now on pace to be the most overweight generation in recorded history. The millennials. That's interesting. I'm a millennial born in 96. Are you overweight, Ryan? Or are you slim trim? Pour some sugar on you. 585 Comics. Is this a Daddy Freak off part? This is a trivia game night. Ron says I'm slim, LOL. Got a 7-year-old at 28 and just work all damn week. I hear that. Rent is getting up here, huh? Yeah. Rent, the cost of living's going up. True or false? The majority of boomers are Republican. True or false? The majority of boomers are Republican. Patty C., Lance, and Grandma Teresa. It is false. In fact, 46% lean toward the Republican Party versus 48% Democrat. What president is forever associated with the blue dress? Don't dust my brain off enough. Well, Lance, Keith, and Patty C. Bill Clinton was the answer. It was a dress from Gap. I didn't know that. I don't know where the dress was from. No, I don't like Biden. I think he's been a joke. But anyway, next question. Who is known as the godfather of soul? Who is known as the godfather of soul? Keith, Jana, Patty C. It was James Brown. Way to go, y'all. Jimmy Buffett. I don't think. Benny King. I don't think so. Justin Biebs will never be godfather of soul. What was Tony Nelson's job in I Dream of Jeannie? Was he A, an astronaut, B, a general, C, an engineer? If you watched I Dream of Jeannie, you should know. Patty C., Grandma Teresa, and Lance. He was an astronaut. And I know some of the rest of you got it too, but like I said, I'm only giving like the first 3 or 4. Patty C., Grandma Teresa. Well, I think I gave you a point. No, Patty C. was first. Grandma Teresa was second. And then Keith Sweatpants. So I gave you a point for saying astronaut. You came in third, but I did give you a point. And Ann Watson was fourth, so I'm going to give her a point. When a person was out to lunch, what did that mean? Well, if I said you were out to lunch, but you were still here, what am I telling you? Patty C., crazy, Jana for clueless, and Donna Placetia for airhead. Now, who did I say? Clueless and Crazy. Patty C and Jana. It meant that very confused or very confused or slow-witted. So I took those as close to being the right answer. I got to find a cough drop. My allergy spray is wearing off, so I'm coughing. Yeah, lights are on, but nobody's home. Or it could be that people are home, but the lights are out. Either way. How long have we been playing? 2 hours. Wow. True or false? Perry Mason, a TV character, was a criminal prosecutor. True or false? Was Perry Mason a criminal prosecutor? Donna, Jana, and Ann. It's false. Perry Mason was a criminal defense lawyer. He was not the prosecutor. He was the defense attorney. So they play a trick on you right there. He was an attorney or a lawyer, but he was not a criminal prosecutor. He was the defense attorney. They got you on that one. What does it mean to dig something? D-I-G. What does it mean to dig something? Yeah, I eat honey all the time. Ryan Bush, Keith, and Jana. Keith Sweatpants. And Jana. It's to like it or understand it. Y'all getting tired of playing? We've been playing for an hour and a half because we waited a half hour or so for everybody to get in here. Neck bones in the house. Ryan says, nope, I'm here. Janice says no. Patty says no. Okay. What does Rick rolling mean? Ryan. I've got such a list here, I can't find people. Never going to give you up, Keith Sweatpants. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. If I can even see it to read it. It said it's an internet prank popular in 2008 where the victim would click on an inconspicuous link and it would lead to Rick Ashley's music video, Never Gonna Give You Up. So I gave 3 people points for that. No, you don't roll a joint. It was an inconspicuous link that was put out on the internet that when you clicked on it, it took you to that video playing that song, Never Gonna Give You Up. Okay, next question. In fan fiction, what does AU stand for? In fan fiction, what does AU stand for? The letters AU. It was alternate universe, Ryan. You got it first right the first time. So Ryan Bush got a point. Keith Sweatpants got a point. Alternate universe was the answer. You what up, my? What? Buddha Webb, I don't know who you are and I don't understand your comment, but oh well. Next question. What is an influencer and what do they do? What is an influencer and what do they do? Yeah, they might post content for viewers. They may be professionals at it, but that's not what I'm looking for. Ryan Bush is the closest to the answer. I'm giving him a point for that. Wilson Todd got that too. They could be a role model to somebody. Let me read you the answer. It doesn't say they're necessarily up to date or they're trendy or they're anything, but it does say they have many followers on social media platforms and use the popularity to influence the way people think, dress, and purchase items. They don't necessarily have to be trendy or up to fashion or anything like that. But they influence the way people think, the way they dress, and the items that they might purchase. Not necessarily from them, but, you know. Yeah, they influence their viewers with their videos or their lives or whatever they do. Okay, let's see what else we can come up with here. What movie is the phrase "sweep the leg" from? Very popular movie not too many years ago that the famous say. Keith Sweatpants and Patty C. And WR, I don't know who you are, but it was from the Karate Kid movie. I love that movie. I watched it so many times. Prior to the internet, what was the go-to book almost everyone used for homework? Wash on, wipe off. Yeah, I remember that too. Dennis, Donna, and Patty C. It was the encyclopedia. I remember because when I was in college, I used the encyclopedia a lot. A lot more than I ever picked up the dictionary. What band stole the show at the Live Aid benefit concert in 1985? Patty C's the only one that got it right, y'all. Patty C with the answer Queen. Way to go, Patty. What band recorded Sweet Emotion and Same Old Song and Dance? What band recorded those two songs? Ryan and Keith Sweatpants. Aerosmith was the answer. We got Van Halen in between there, so I can't give any more people points. What happened at 11:59 p.m. on January 1st, 1971 on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson? Yeah, but we had Van Halen in between there, so Dazed and Confused taught me. Dennis got it. It was the last cigarette commercial. Dennis is the only one that got it because look at all the answers below him. Nobody got it but him. It wasn't that Johnny Carson stopped smoking. They had the last cigarette commercial on that show that night. Yep, that was good going, Dennis. It turned into morning, yeah. Mr. T played B.A. Baracus in what 80s military TV show? Mr. T played B.A. Baracus in what 80s military TV show? Grandma Teresa, W.R., and Ryan. It was 18, y'all. I'll go ahead and give Patty, because she was right in line with the rest of them. 4 is as far as I go down, though. Donna. Whew. We got some people up there with some pretty good points. What musician is responsible for the 1980s hits Footloose and Danger Zone? Thank your dad for your knowledge. Okay, Keith Sweatpants, Janet Jacob, and W.R. It was Kenny Loggins, not Travolta. Kenny Loggins. So it was W.R., Janet Jacob, and Keith Sweatpants. Way to go, guys. What 80s sitcom starred Tom Hanks? What 80s sitcom starred Tom Hanks? Way to go. It was Bosom Buddies, and Lance got it, and then other people come in with different answers. Way to go, Lance. Bosom Buddies. And I'll give Ryan a point too because he was under somebody. That's wild. Was Bosom Buddies. What state has the highest percentage of boomers? A, Florida, B, California, or C, Maine? And there's Shrek. Hi, Shrek. Delaware. Maybe you're from Delaware. What state has the highest percentage of boomers? A, Florida, B, California, or C, Maine? Janet Jacob and Tamara Douglas. It's Maine. It was Maine. It has the highest percentage of boomers. And I'll give Wilson a point. I can find where his name is in this long list. Okay, Simon and Garfunkel's Ionic album is called Bridge Over What? Janet Jacobs, Keith Sweatpants, and Grandma Teresa. It was Troubled Water. Some of you just put water. It was Troubled Waters. So I had to give it to the ones that gave the correct answer over the ones that just said water. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, you're going to fill in the blank here as well. Earth, wind, and what? Earth, wind, and Jana, WR, and Ryan. It was fire. What way do most boomers get their news? A, newspapers, B, online news sources, or C, TV? How do most boomers get their news? WR said TV. And nobody else got it. Like Kathy did. Kathy Phillips. Okay, what are the slang words bear, smoky, or the fuzz used for? Patty C, Ryan, and Jana. Police or cops, either one was good. But I got Patty C. Who was it I said? I've already forgot, but I think it was Grandma Teresa. I wrote them down and then I forget them that quick. Patty C, Ryan, and Jana. And WR said pigs. Well, some people called them the pigs too, but. And Grandma Teresa said cops, but I've already given points to the first three. So that's good. To psych someone out means what? To psych someone out means what? Ryan and WR. Where is Ryan at? There it is. It's not so much to freak out, but it's to trick or BS someone. But I'll give Donna a point for freak out. What was the average age of marriage in 1970? A, 22, B, 24, or C, 26? The average age of marriage in 1970. We got Jana Jacob and Grandma Teresa. And I'll go ahead and give Kathy a point. Three M's Spencer Silver accidental discovery that led to what product in 1978? Lance, Dennis, and Tamara. It was the Post-it note. He accidentally discovered the Post-it note. What popular hospital series did George Clooney star in before Grey's Anatomy? Patty C. and Jana Jacob. It was ER. And I'll give a point to Grandma Teresa. She's third. Who sang the song Sussudio? A. Elton John, B. Billy Joel, or C. Phil Collins? Okay, that's Patty C, WR, and Grandma Teresa. It was Phil Collins, C. I'll go ahead and give Lance because he's fourth. But he did get it right. This is a yes or no question. Is Jennifer Aniston a boomer? WR and Jana. And I'll give Lance a point too, because he come in with no. Several ones down, but he still had it. And I'm going to need all three names for this. Who starred in The Three Amigos? Who starred in The Three Amigos? I need all three of them's name. And it can be just their first name, but I should have asked the Three Musketeers. Steve Martin, and I'm giving that to Patty C. She's got all of them. Patty C. and Kathy Phillips. Because I had to have all three together, not just one or two. Was Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Stewart. Or Martin Short. And I'll give Wilson because he put all three too. I'm not giving points to somebody that just put one or two of them. What was J.J. Walker's catchphrase in the sitcom Good Times? And I dropped my pen. It was Dynamite. So let's see, Patty C., Kathy, and Wilson, all three got it. Way to go, guys. Yeah, I'm getting such a long list of names here on this trivia. It takes me forever to find the right name to go to mark a point. Who hosted American Bandstand? Who hosted American Bandstand? It was Dick Clark. So Grandma Teresa, Connie, Dennis, and Donna. Way to go. Dick Clark, I thought everybody knew him. Big Maze. I don't know who you are, but welcome. I have not seen your name before, I don't think. What band recorded Good Vibrations and Fun, Fun, Fun? Okay, Patty C, Donna, and Big Maze. It was the Beach Boys, y'all. And I guess I can give WR. What band recorded Every Breath You Take and Roxanne? Big Maze, Patty C, and WR. No, Ryan. It was the Police. Who sang on the song Ebony and Ivory with Paul McCartney? Who was the other singer? Kathy Phillips, Patty C, and Ryan. It was Stevie Wonder that sang with him. Stevie is your piano inspiration. Oh, so you play piano, huh? My oldest brother loves to play the piano. Hmm. Who sings Achy Breaky Heart? Who sings Achy Breaky Heart? Okay, it's Big Maze, Patty C, Ryan, and Kathy. Patty C, Ryan. It was Billy Cyrus. Everybody, that was one of his most famous songs is Achy Breaky Heart. I think it made him famous. Miles' dad, yeah. Miley Cyrus's dad. On what TV show did the first on-screen interracial kiss take place? Patty C, Big Maze, and Lance. Star Trek. I remember the first time I asked that question, nobody knew the answer. Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, Hank Williams Jr., Hank Williams III, Waylon Jennings, Tammy Wynette. See you tomorrow on Yeehaw. Can't say what year that was. We did a hee-haw show back in North Carolina years ago for the Little League football team. The little pee-wee players. They were so cute. My daughter was a Little League cheerleader, and we put on a big hee-haw show to raise money to buy their football uniforms. Yeah, I love to watch hee-haw. It was a good show. What did a school's register book contain? Patty C. and Ryan Bush. It contained the attendance of the kids. And D.S. Dennis. Good gracious, we've been on here for almost 3 hours. In the 60s and 70s, what percentage of homes had milk delivered daily? A, 20%, B, 30%, or C, 40%? Whoa, Patty C. Patty C, Jana, and WR. It was 20%. No, wait a minute. You know what? I was wrong. Nobody got it. It'd be a lot easier if y'all would put the percentage or the A, B, or C instead of numbers. No, Patty C did get it. Jana got it because it was 20%. No. Let's see. B. Patty C. I think Patty C's the only one that got it. It was 30%, y'all. Patty. Yeah, Patty got it. Patty C. Way to go, Patty. What year was the first? Well, I better not ask that because it's a A, B, or C question. What were the Hullabaloo and Shindig? What were the Hullabaloo and Shindig? So, the answer to that one was B, the last one. It was 30%. And it looks like Jana was Patty C was the only one that got it because everybody else said C, 40%, 20%, and C. The answer was B. But next question, what was the shindig and hullabaloo and shindig? I'm going to give Ryan a point, Kathy, and Joe Mack. I'll read you the answer. Prime time popular music variety shows was the answer. It actually wasn't a dance. It wasn't so much the music or any of that. It was prime time popular music variety shows. But I gave you points for the music and the dance and the shindig party. What actress started an aerobic workout craze in the 80s? I think this is going to be the last questions, Grandma. So if you want to stay and see who won, feel free. But we've been on here for almost 3 hours, and I'm getting tired myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. My chat's getting away with me. Okay, Patty C, Star Groove, Donna Placetia, and WR. Patty C. Donna Placetia. And WR. It was Jane Fonda. What year was the Woodstock concert? A, 1969, B, 1970, C, 1967. What year was the Woodstock concert? This was the year my daughter was born. Kathy Phillips and WR. And Dennis. It was 1969. That was the year my daughter was born. I'll give a point to Lance because he come in right behind Dennis. Are y'all tired yet? Or are you going to want to keep going? I was 3. Oh, your grandmother was a pilot in the Air Force, was born in 43. Your dad was born in 64. That's neat information. And there's Nobel War Prize. Hello there. Welcome to our chat. Yes, ma'am, one of the first female pilots my whole family served. Oh, wow, that's neat. 1964 was a good year for Chevy trucks. What was the phrase sit on it mean? If I told you to sit on it, what was I telling you? Donna, Patty, Patty C, where is your name? If I told you to sit on it, I was basically telling you to shut up or be quiet or stop. And this is the last question, y'all, because I am tired. And I know other people are tired too. So I'm going to tally up the points and see who won. Let's see here. Grandma Teresa, you got 5, 10, 15, 20. No, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 19 points. No, wait a minute. I added 2 more down here, so that's 21. You got 21 points, Grandma Teresa. Wilson got 4. War 616 only got 1. Lance 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. Lanky Danky got 5, 15. Randall got 1. Mike Croucher got 3. Dennis got 7. Patty C 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36 for Patty C. Tamara Douglas got 4. Jana got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Ryan Bush 5, 10, 15, 20, 28. ISRL just 1. Keith Sweatpants got 5, 10, 15, 18. Sean John got 1. Ann Watts got 5. Chub Tart got 1. Donna Placedia got 5, 9. WR got 5, 10, 13. Kathy Phillips 5, 8. Connie Jones 1. Big Max got 5. And Joe Mack got 1. So let's go back up here to the top. Patty C. She beat everybody with 36 points. So Patty C, you'll be getting some seeds when I get them in the mail. But it was basically for fun. And I've got Patty C's address already, so she doesn't need to send me that. Oh, my nose is itching. Woohoo. Thank you, and coming in so late. Yeah, but you usually win when you're here. This was so much fun, haha. And ma'am, I'm growing tomatoes right now. I love Kentucky soil. I've got tomatoes on, I got a few green tomatoes on some of my bushes, and I've got tons of blooms that they're going to put out more. I've got little cucumbers growing in my compost pile. My vines has got little bitty cucumbers on it. And they're going to be better than the ones in the bucket, I'm telling you, because it's in the compost. So it's all rich compost soil they're growing in. Thank you, April. I love my fried green tomatoes. Thank you, Patty C. And I'll get those seeds out to you. I may be able to get them in the mail tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, I wish my nose had quit itching. But y'all, I appreciate you coming out. And if you had fun tonight, come back again next Thursday night and we'll do it all over again. I don't know what the prize will be yet next week, but it'll be something different. Yeah, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Central are my trivia nights. Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time is our chat and get together fellowship time. So join us either one or both. And then I may have lives in between that I may schedule only a few minutes out. So you never know. But watch my videos in the meantime. You're coming back up, you promise? Okay. We'll be looking for you, Ryan. Y'all have a blessed night. Well, come back, Jackie M. We'll be glad to have you back because I get tickled at all these answers too. And Lance, we want to see you back. And we definitely want to see April back. So y'all have a blessed night. Sleep tight. Stay dry. And we'll see you next time. Bye now. Love y'all.